Nice.
So most of the horror films that I do watch are submissions for the festival. So I see a lot more indie stuff than anything else.
Okay, so I have to ask Greg, we had Denise Gossett on our show as well, founder of Shriekfest, and we asked her what the most bizarre thing she's ever seen in a festival submission, and it was very scatological. So what is the most bizarre thing you've ever seen submitted?
Okay, I saw a film last year with Slime City Massacre at the Erie Horror Film Festival. And a bunch of the Slime City Massacre people went out there, and all of them were talking about this other film when they left. So I am actively seeking that film for Buffalo Screams. I think it's a Mexican film. It's definitely a Spanish language film. It's a short. It's about half an hour long. The English translation is Nasty Stuff. And it begins sort of like an art film and becomes one of the most outrageous films I've ever seen. And it's basically about a teenage boy who's afraid of his sexuality, but everyone in his extended family that lives in this one house are constantly humping each other, and he's constantly seeing references to bugs. And he comes to realize that his family, they're cockroaches disguised as human beings.
Wow!
And he discovers this one time when he's spying on his sister having sex with her husband. And he sort of falls through the door so he can't get away. He's forced to watch them. And the husband is going down on the sister. His head's between her legs. And when he raises his head, his face is a cockroach head, and all the slime is stretching from him to her privates. And then they show us what the cockroach privates look like.
Oh, okay. That is awesome.
It is crazy. It's funny. You don't know what's going to happen next. And it was just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. And I saw Eraserhead when it was a real midnight movie, not just a curiosity on DVD.
Oh, no way.
That should really make the list.
I would say. Watching a woman poop in a floor for an hour and a half versus cockroach. I would say the cockroach wins.
I think the one that I saw sounds a lot more enjoyable than the one Denise has described.
I would definitely say so as well. What's the 80s movie? Was it Society that had like the orgy of slime monsters?
So